Lancaster University is an out-of-town rural campus, situated 4.5 kilometres outside of Lancaster city centre. The area is hilly and can often experience inclement weather. Despite this, the university has dramatically reduced car use, with staff and student carbon emissions reducing by nearly 25% over the course of the travel plan. Staff bus use has more than doubled. Student walking and cycling rates to the campus doubled in just under 2 years. This has helped us to achieve the 2013 Green Gown Award for carbon reduction, as well as the ACT TravelWise Award for Commuter Friendly Workplace of the Year in 2011. Here's how we've done it.
I think the university has demonstrated a very good level of commitment to its implementing its travel plan. It's gone over and beyond any other institution or organisation within this locality. It's employed someone to monitor and review its travel plan.
The university has the highest employer cycle rate of any employer in the whole of Lancashire, at 14% of staff. We've worked closely with the Students' Union to establish Green Lancaster. And Green Lancaster have monthly cycle sales day where they sell cheap reconditioned bicycles, which are hugely popular with staff and students, as well as a doctor bike service and other incentives such as free breakfast.
So to support the university travel plan, Green Lancaster is doing a number of things in partnership with facilities. So sort of one of the key things is much of what you can see behind me today really. It's the doctor bike service, which happens once every fortnight on campus. It's the big bike sale, which is a monthly occurrence where we're selling second-hand bikes to students and staff, and it's also the sales of sort of bargain cycle accessories so that students and staff can kit themselves out with good value cycle accessories to make their commute to and from campus a lot easier and safer.
There's a few reasons why I cycle to uni really. It's healthy, it's environmentally friendly, it's good fun. I mean, I kind of enjoy the ride in the morning. Kind of wakes me up a bit as well, makes me feel fresh and bright for the day ahead, yeah.
Sort of some of the other highlights are students and staff just sort of giving us anecdotal evidence of how much they enjoy cycling to and from campus, and particularly sort of new students to the area, international students getting out and enjoying the local area by bike as well.
We've worked closely with the City Council to provide dedicated quality signed cycle routes between here and the city centre. This one that you see here that we're on now, this link is part of the university cycle path that leaves the campus towards the city centre. We also have a network of these paths used by cyclists and pedestrians alike to help make cycling a norm across the campus itself. And we've invested heavily in cycle parking and showering facilities too. And we even have a bike workshop so that staff and students can access the tools required to maintain their bikes, helping them to continue cycling to work. Lancaster University has the highest bus frequency of any campus university in the whole of the UK, with up to 19 buses an hour between campus and the city. More than 1 in 5 of our staff now commute to campus by bus, and we've increased student bus use by over 25% over the last 5 years. We've achieved this through a close working partnership with the local bus operator, Stagecoach. We've offered heavily subsidised staff bus passes at crucially cheaper the rate of a staff car parking permit.
Well, the university's been really supportive of staff because it's created the Staff Travel Pass, which is about a third of the cost of what it was originally. So for £70 a year, I can get to and from work every day of the week.
We've worked hard with Stagecoach for them to modernise their local fleet and to provide local services to reach harder to reach areas, so that the bus can be a real option for staff travelling from certain areas and reducing the travel time from areas such as Morecambe and Heysham. As you can see, we have a very high frequency bus service here at the university, which has been possible due to the out-of-town location of the campus. In addition to providing information at bus stops, we've developed a bus timetable feature within the Lancaster mobile phone application, which has been very popular with staff and students. We've also erected screens in Alexandra Square above the underpass bus stop for quality bus timetable information, which people can also access. And the underpass bus station itself has also undergone a significant refurbishment in recent years to offer a much better waiting environment for those travelling here by bus. Imperative to the success of the university's travel plan has been the car parking policies and parking charges that support it. For example, we've operated a restrictive student parking policy, so students only with an exceptional need have been able to qualify for a parking permit. As you can see, we've got plenty of vacant parking spaces now as a result of the success of the travel plan. To promote staff car sharing, we've launched a special staff car share permit, which is priced at less than half the price of the standard staff permit. And we've given staff the option that are car sharing to park in the visitor car parks as well, thus giving the car sharer more flexibility in where they want to park.
Lancaster University Carbon Management Plan was adopted in 2010, and major projects we've been implementing, such as the university wind turbine, have seen carbon emissions reduced by 13%. Transport carbon emissions form approximately 25% of Lancaster University's carbon emissions, and so it's essential that we cut these emissions if we, Lancaster University, and the HEFE sector as a whole are going to achieve our tough carbon emission targets.
To calculate the carbon emissions from staff and student commuting, we've used our travel mode share data from our travel surveys going back as far as 2003 and converted that to carbon through the DEFRA carbon emissions conversion factors. We knew that we had a significant shift away from car travel, but we wanted to quantify what that was in terms of the carbon reduction. And we found that we've reduced student commuting carbon emissions by 34.5% between 2006 and 2013, and staff commuting carbon emissions down by 12% between 2003 and 2013.
Winning the Green Gown Award for carbon reduction is a fantastic achievement. Cutting carbon emissions is hard, and the award recognises the effort and investment that Lancaster University has made and the big reductions in carbon emissions that we've been able to achieve.
Lancaster University's travel plan and policies are all easily transferable, although successful implementation requires both time and management support to make bold policy steps. Areas for replication at other institutions include developing policies and prices so that the sustainable travel options are the cheapest. For example, what we've done with the subsidised staff bus pass. Restricting travel options to the sustainable travel options only, for example, with what we've done with restricting student parking on campus. Working closely in partnership with the local bus operator, in this case Stagecoach, has been critical to our success. Financing and subsidising sustainable travel measures for increased car parking revenues has been a useful opportunity for us.